What do private equity firms actually do? So people associate private equity with the Wall Street firm with Gordon Gekko, aka Michael Douglas. Um, Greed is good. But let's talk about the big picture, what they actually do. So private equity just means investments in private companies, right? So the purpose of private equity is to acquire a company and quote unquote restructure or optimize the company or essentially get rid of it. So the idea is, hey, if we can provide debt and we can buy pieces of companies or buy a company and restructure them, get rid of the non-profitable departments, and then either make it a better company or obviously, in many cases, what you're doing, you're just kind of strip mining it, taking pieces, the most valuable assets, and kind of leaving the corpse to die. So is it beneficial or is it bad for the economy? Who knows? It's almost like private equity is almost like for lack of a better word, it's almost like a highly paid junkyard in a way where, hey, if your company can't survive, private equity is going to come in, buy it out, optimize it, and if not, it's going to get scavenged up. So could that cause companies to be more focused on efficiency? Possibly. Could it also cause perfectly good companies that could have survived get eaten up and spit out and get rid of employees? Possibly. Is that drive towards being more efficient more important than possibly maybe investing more in research and development? You don't see a lot of companies investing in research and development anymore. They would just rather acquire other companies. Is that a good thing, or does it cause more opportunities for smaller markets to do the research and development themselves and get eaten up by these big companies? It's a very interesting argument. I do think that it's a conversation that used to be prevalent but really has died down. But I think it's quite important to figure out, hey, is there a purpose in the economy? Are there maybe carried interest loopholes that need to be closed, or maybe not? But either way, I do think it's a fascinating conversation. In the past, it really had kind of a negative name. It used to be called corporate raiders. Now I think it's really people don't really pay attention anymore. There's not really a negative stigma in that regard. And but I think it should be thought about. Like for example, when you think about a corporate dividend exclusion where companies can buy shares of other companies and save taxes on the dividends, what is that going to incentivize? It's going to incentivize companies to buy other companies. Is that a good thing if a bunch of companies own pieces of each other? Could be. But you could create a situation where instead of competition, you actually have more cooperation. And that's kind of the problem with that was the idea. That's what the Sherman Antitrust Act tried to prevent. So I do think that it's very important to have these debates, and it's very healthy to have these debates in the economy, and a lot of people have various opinions on it. So hope this video gave you a little bit of knowledge. Please like and subscribe, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.